The first episode of WrestlingAreUs coming from youtube.com/WrestlingAreUs, and we'll be reviewing WWE's The Bash this week, I think 2 weeks or this weekend. I'm Kevin, this is Tyler, so we'll be reviewing it. Our first match will be John Cena versus The Miz. They've been bringing this feud up for a couple of months now with The Miz calling out John Cena. The first time John Cena came out there, but it was after the Big Show had already threw him through a searchlight at Extreme Rules, I believe, in the Last Man Standing match against Edge. But I think Cena will win this match because he's a bigger star than The Miz. What do you think?
I agree that Cena will win because they're pushing Cena to be the Hulk Hogan character. He wins all his matches, overcomes the odds.
I don't think they're trying to make him into a Hulk Hogan character. Maybe along the lines of a Ultimate Warrior type, overcoming most of everything, stuff like that. But John Cena has not been in the title picture for a while now. So maybe after this feud is over with The Miz, he will get back in the title. Next we have the Women's Championship, which was Melina versus Michelle McCool. I haven't seen Melina on SmackDown since the draft, except for these past couple of weeks, but I don't rarely watch SmackDown, so I think I'm going to go with Michelle McCool here because she probably is the best diva on SmackDown right now, as in skill, mic, anything like that. What do you think?
I think they're going to push Melina to win just because Michelle McCool is getting older. She's like 27, something like that. And Melina's about 24. They're trying to get younger superstars because women's division, you have to be young. You got to be good looking. You got to stay on top of the game.
Next we have the Unified Tag Championships. It will be the Colognes versus Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase. Priceless. I haven't really seen the Unified Tag Championships. I don't believe it's a big title in WWE right now. I personally think they should bring the titles back to the shows, separate the Unified Tag title. On the other hand, the Colognes have been good champions, but I think they need to bring a new tag team in, like the Hart Dynasty, or a new tag team coming up, maybe somebody with the Kendrick. Maybe Kendrick will turn face again. Who do you think? I think Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase will win this match.
I agree that Legacy will win the match, but I disagree about separating the championships because they got, 7 tag teams in WWE now, and only 4 real tag teams. They got Hart Dynasty, Legacy, Primetime, if you count them still, and Colognes. That's about the only worthwhile champions of SmackDown, the tag team division, WWE. But on the other hand, TNA has...
They have a lot of factions. They have more of the stables than tag teams right now.
Got No Limit for TNA, Main Event Mafia still, Frontline kind of, Beer Money, 3D, and all that's about 40 superstars.
Yeah, that is a lot of superstars. Oh, Beer Money champions. Next we have the Mask versus the Belt, the Intercontinental Championship. My personal favorite superstar of all time, Chris Jericho versus Rey Mysterio. We've been hearing on NoDQ.com that Rey Mysterio will be retiring soon, so considering this match is Mask versus the Belt, I think Chris Jericho is going to win. When Rey Mysterio loses his mask, he's going to leave. That's the same thing he pretty much did in WCW when he lost to Kevin Nash. So I'm going to go with Chris Jericho here.
The thing is, he's not retiring, he's just greedy. He wants money in WWE because he's not a high card anymore, he's a mid card now, and they're trying to get new superstars into the higher card. And he wants big money, and he's washed up, he's too afraid to do his high flying moves. He's not really good on the mic, so I think Jericho will win and unmask Rey Mysterio.
Well, another thing about this match is Rey Mysterio is... It's not because he's afraid to do moves. It's because WWE has that new policy where they're going to PG, I believe, where you're not allowed no violence, no cussing, no nothing, anything like that. So I think that has a big deal of why Rey Mysterio is not as good as we've seen him.
But what you got to think about that is Evan Bourne's still moonsaulting, airborne.
He's a young superstar.
But
the same. Next, we have the scramble for the ECW Championship. I haven't even heard about this match, so it's going to be Tommy Dreamer versus Jack Swagger versus Mark Henry versus Finlay versus Christian. We have two mid-carders I see in Mark Henry and Finlay. I see Jack Swagger as a mid-high carder. I see Christian and Tommy Dreamer being top dogs, but I want to say Finlay in this match, but seeing how he hasn't been getting pushed since 2 years ago at WrestleMania, I think I'm going to have to go with Tommy Dreamer in this match just because I like Tommy Dreamer and because I don't think they want to give Christian a push just yet. I think they're going to wait for another draft, and I think Christian's going to either go to SmackDown or Raw. Mark Henry, because he's still a low carder. I don't know if he's having injury problems or what, but he hasn't been getting pushed since he won the title. Finlay, I want to say him, but he hasn't gotten pushed in a while. And then Jack Swagger, if someone does beat Tommy Dreamer, Jack Swagger will get the title next. Because Jack Swagger's young, he's good, and he's very good on the mic. What do you think?
American.
Yeah.
And the thing about the ECW title is it's the only title right now that they're having matches for the title, it's just not a feud with the title just being in there for no reason. It's actually getting showcased as a championship, even though it's not considered a world championship.
Even though we haven't seen that in a long time with the ECW actually getting prestige now, since we have 5 people going after it at the Bash, which I think hopefully will be a good pay-per-view, and I think this will be one of the better matches.
But as far as who I pick, and as far as Christian goes, they're putting him in the wrong place. He's a high-card superstar. He was in TNA. He was the last NWA TNA champion. He's just Christian. Before he left, he was in the verge of getting world champion, and he left. And now the only reason I can think of that they're keeping him on ECW is to push superstar, so I know he's not going to win it. We're going to keep Jack Swagger because they pushed him too early. Mark Henry's more mid-card, Finlay's more mid-card, so my guess is Tommy Dreamer.
Next, we have the World Heavyweight Championship, CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy. Now, they really haven't shown CM Punk as a heel just yet. But I think after this match, I think Jeff Hardy's going to get screwed out of the title. I don't know with what. Maybe another Matt Hardy feud with him. I don't know. But in this match, I think I'm going to have to go with CM Punk just because he just won the title. The last time he won the title, he kept the title until he faced Batista, I believe.
No, he lost it at the Vengeance Night of Champions because he wasn't in the Scramble match.
Yeah, he lost it to, someone beat him up backstage, and Chris Jericho won the title.
Jericho's not.
Yeah. But that's why I think Jeff Hardy's not going to win. I think they want Jeff Hardy, to stay at mid-card. I mean, if they don't give him the title here, I think he'll stay a mid-card for a while. If not a mid-high card, or maybe be in the tag matches with the World Heavyweight Champion. Or maybe even make him heel soon. I don't know. But I'm going to go with CM Punk here.
I'm going to go with CM Punk because I don't think Jeff Hardy's going to win for 2 reasons. One, he gets